I brought you a local story a couple of days ago about a pub not far from me that's going over to cashless. Yes, card payment only from the end of January. This is happening everywhere, folks. More and more people in cabs now want to pay by card. I told you the one where I got told off by the lady in the hospital. I wanted to buy a simple can of Coke. I had to pay by card. It's happening everywhere. When this happens, the need to go into a bank becomes less and less, doesn't it? We don't have to pay money in anymore. It's all done electronically. And this is heading to a very, very dark place. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm not too bad, not too bad. Listen, this whole bank closure thing really gets to me. I bank with a local bank, and they used to have a branch in every single street locally. Margate was my nearest one and the most convenient, obviously my local town. They shut that, so my nearest ones now are Ramsgate, which is a few miles away, or Herne Bay. Now, I like Herne Bay because I can duck in and out of there on the way to or from an airport run. And, you know, it's pretty convenient. But sometimes you go in there and the cash part of it's full and you can't deposit anything. It's a pain. And it's not always open when I go by it either. So more often than not, I'm actually using my local post office down the road to deposit my takings. And they're more than happy to do that. They deal with the bank. And I think a lot of towns do that as well. But there was this awful report that came out which suggests that banks are going to vanish entirely from the high streets in the next 4 years, 2027. Halifax and Lloyd's are unleashing a load of new closures, basically taking themselves away from the high streets. I was actually sitting the other day thinking, is there a bank that's safe from this and maybe open up another account to make it easier to, you know, move my business takings here, there and everywhere? I don't think there is. I mean, for somebody like me, I can cope with electronic means. That's no problem, even though I see where it's going and where it's leading, a cashless society where everything is tracked and monitored. We know that. We know that with absolute certainty. We're getting nudged towards it very slowly, but very surely. But it's people like, you know, Audrey in the last video can't even walk down the street to, you know, do anything. And other old people that can't get out, you know, they need that face-to-face banking. And it's all going to go. It's all going to go. Whether this can be stopped, I don't think it can. It's corporate greed. It's pushing towards the inevitable, I feel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and how you're getting on with your finances and what you do to try and get around this. I just feel like we're getting pushed. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you with another one. Toodaloo.